And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game.
Steven Gostkowski set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded right around the 8. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
Looking deep for Hilton. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
Second and 10 now from the 27. To throw again. Allen. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So a pretty early first quarter roughing the passer penalty.
Seems like the officials are going to let everyone know they're taking charge of this game. They're always going to protect the quarterback.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. From the gun, it's Allen. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. They find some open field here. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 36 yards on the play. First trip to the red zone for the Bills. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
He's checking. Crash. Kill. Alert. Check.
Here's Hines. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. The L.A. defense up the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down. And that one off the mark. A little late with the throw. Tyler Bass out for the Bills' field goal.
For the field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock defenses and put some big points on the board.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Herbert on 1st down now. Henry's got it out on the left side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
No gain.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he's going to be stopped short of a 1st down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on the punt. And look at this, it's a fake, and the gamble pays off. They get the first. Anxious moments there on the fake, but they do get just enough to pick up the 1st down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Throwing again. Herbert finds the open man. It's Mike Williams.
Herbert.
And at the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
3rd down.
A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 1st down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
In punt formation.
Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
31-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again. Allen. Looking deep for Hilton. And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner.
Pass intercepted by the Chargers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. After the turnover, here's Herbert. And this one complete to Virgil Green. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
13, Bills 3.
Second and 2. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now it's Herbert, and it's complete. Henry, and he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
Hunter Henry.
Herbert hooking up with Henry that time for the Charger first.
The Chargers 1st down.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Setting up the screen to Kelly. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Joshua Kelly.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
From the gun, Herbert, he dumps this one off to Jackson, the running back. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 yards there, 1st down.
A gain of 11.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 43. Now this is the 3rd-year man from Northwestern, Justin Jackson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to...
He's by himself. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, L.A.
Complete to
Keenan Allen, his 6th touchdown of the season. For the Chargers that are able to widen their lead. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Taking it about the 1. And we've got a penalty marker down here as he's able to get this only to the 20-yard line. That holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
56. Max 56. Drop deep, drop deep. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Hey, come on, now, come on. Pass 35, Tighten up.
Allen now on 1st down. Going deep for Diggs. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Well, their first 2 drives only yielded 3 points. They might be thinking it's time to make something happen. Push the ball downfield and try and gain some points that way. Unfortunately, incomplete.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Throwing again. Allen looking deep for Hilton. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. 30. 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. An even 90 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. And I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, Pargo.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator. Conservative would not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
Boy, still a half-plus to play, but it is a 2-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. Here's Desmond King on the return. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
37 here for 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that's into the hands of Eckler. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Now, despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Here's Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
To Austin Eckler.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big. But in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
The Chargers on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Herbert. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Going for it all. And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
Intercepted by the Chargers.
2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And some room to work. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
He's brought down by
It's a big one there for the Chargers. 44 yards on the ground. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Flushed out right. He'll run it. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Second down and 3. The handoff, it's Eckler. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Adrian Peterson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing is to remember that...
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Uchenna Nwosu got the sack there. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
24 is the mic.
Operating from the gun. Allen. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd.
Check, 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 check.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
That's good.
The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
116, boys. Trips. 24 is the mic. So we got man.
To throw again. Allen. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
Derwin James on the
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey. You got 3.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Hail Mary. It's now 4th down.
Here's Dustin Colquitt on to punt. Deep for the Chargers, Desmond King. And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30-yard line.
33-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Micah Hyde. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll start out on the ground. It's T.J. Yeldon. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow still continuing to fall as we are back underway. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Joshua Kelly, the rookie from UCLA. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They're going to go toss right side with Eckler. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, was the one disrupting there defensively.
27.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down.
A gain of 9.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the
outs that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into? That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down.
It's now
whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down.
Now they're going to try this again. It's another fake, and the gamble pays off. They get the first. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. So they snap it straight to the up man. What's his responsibility? Normally, obviously, just to protect, but he's got to be a guy that can be pretty agile too, right?
Yeah, without a doubt, because you're talking about a guy, even in protection, he may have to slide up and down the line of scrimmage to pick up someone who comes through trying to block a punt. So you know he's got that ability to move, but oftentimes it's usually a running back, a in their hands, and he's able to pick up the first down.
On the give, this is Eckler, and he'll get it down to the 47 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Here's Adrian Peterson in his 14th NFL season. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
49.
Herbert. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Jerry Hughes able to record his 5th sack of the season.
It's second down.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. From the gun, Herbert. This will be caught inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for third down. Third and 2, Herbert. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the all-pro corner, Tre'Davious White, picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And here's Allen. From the gun, he'll throw. Flush to his right. Now, and I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right, and as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
Back.
56. Regular.
To throw again on second down. Allen, and that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's third down.
Third down and 6 yards to go.
Here's Allen to throw it. And he's got his man Hilton. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third.
At the 49-yard line.
They run it from the gun with Yeldon. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5. Now Allen. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines.
Allen's pass.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
At his 48-yard line.
Allen from the gun on third down. And he's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
It's fourth down. That's the end of the third.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Allen, gotta have this one. And he's able to find Diggs. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And again, it's Allen. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
That's another Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
24 is the mic.
Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early. That's going to set him back 5 yards. After the penalty, it's Yeldon. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen, and he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by the rookie linebacker, Kenneth Murray. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. He'll hand off here to Eckler. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Jordan Poyer on the top.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
And 7 yards to go.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 7. Herbert now. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, L.A.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Herbert back to the air. Escaping the pressure right. And he fires one incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator, he's going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now Herbert gives this one to Kelly. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. Now Gostkowski will come on to try a field goal. This will be, let's see, 38 yards out. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points. But this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. And from the 25, they worked this to the 29, a gain of 4. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Allen off the play fake. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Michael Davis. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a gain of 4 gets them right to the midfield stripe.
The ball carrier.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Ball carrier.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
3rd down, it's Adrian Peterson. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st.
So this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, can't resist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students